means 55,000 orders placed. Bookshelf means one of our most popular Dooneys ever at our store. This bag is a crossbody. It's the one I mentioned earlier that is all your belongings that you would take on a normal day, you put in this crossbody. Ashley's wearing it like a shoulder bag because this crossbody can be both, and this crossbody happens to be a dynamite price of only $188 instead of having to go over 200s or into the 300s. It's on a 5 easy pay plan. $37.60 is what you are welcome to pay tonight, and we'll ship the bag. But continue with those 5 payments for a total of the $188. And Bookshelf means so many colors because you adore this bag. So Ash, do you want to go over colors?
Sure.
And do you need the cheat sheet?
I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm going to try. So I have my birthstone, which is the amethyst.
Well, happy birthday. What
Thanks.
day?
It's coming up the 22nd.
Oh, yay. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
I did not realize.
Okay, so then up at the top we have the white. Next to that is the black. Then you have your elephant. Next to that we have burnt orange. And very similar, the terracotta. You'll see the terracotta is more of like that plant potter.
Yes.
So down below you have dandelion.
Which is the newer color for 2017.
And you'll see that's more of a muted yellow than the sunset.
Like them both. How do you decide?
So good. So then you have the new bubble gum, mauve, magenta. So Valentine's Day, any of these will do.
Ooh. Hint, hint. Partners.
Down below, yes, we have the pale blue, calypso,
New color.
sky. Then you have dusty blue and graphite, which are very similar, those two. You'll notice the graphite has more of those gray undertones, but if one sells out, get the other one. You'll be happy.
Christine, our director, and myself applauding you. She
Oh,
did not
thank
need
you.
the cheat sheet where we wrote down all the colors. This lady knows her Doonies. Sometimes I need to see them, or I don't know the difference between dandelion and sunlight unless I really go gadget eye them.
Right, and that's why we put them together so you could really see the difference.
Love
but
it.
again, I mean, if you love the yellow, you're going to be happy with either one. But
That
if
is
you're like,
true.
you know what, if you're nitpicking, you're like, no, I want a muted yellow, go with the dandelion.
So true. All right, so like I said, popular, 55,000 spoken for. And I truly do believe, Pebble leather, first of all, but
Yes.
second of all, it is because of this size. When we think crossbody, we sometimes think small. Not the case with this.
Right, you think small and I'm not going to be able to fit my camera and all
Yes.
my other things inside. But you can, because that front pocket, which zips, is bigger than most of your small crossbodies. I always use this front pocket as my makeup pouch. Usually when I have my bigger bag, I have a pouch full of makeup. This, I'll just use that. Or if you want this for your cell phone, your Metro card, anything you have to quick grab so you know where it is, but you want it secure, it's zipped in there in the front. Then your main compartment, and I have that longer strap, which I'll show you, I can extend. Of course, you get the key keeper, but you get a slip and zip pocket on one wall, slip pockets on the other wall. Because it has this nice north-south silhouette, it's easy to load up. You could have a water bottle standing straight up, put that against one side, and still have plenty of room for the big wallet, the sunglasses case, everything, the snacks for all
Yes.
day long. And it's zipped in there, nice and secure. And then I have it like an over-the-shoulder bag, which I love if you want to have it a little bit dressier. But like you're seeing on Amy, you can add that part of the strap and make it a crossbody bag in just a matter of seconds. And it's just like a belt buckle, so it's not much fuss. Adjust it to your liking, and then you could be hands-free.
Wonderful. Here, let me give you measurements now that we're doing all this. The bag itself is 10 1/4 by 10 1/2. This bottom measurement right here is 4 inches. The strap that Ashley just played around with, when it's a crossbody, can be adjusted from 23 to 26, but then you can completely take that off and turn it into a shoulder strap measurement. It weighs 1 pound, 6 ounces. Another reason I strongly believe 55,000 orders were placed. And I will tell you, there's a lot of bags in the show that are attractive. Obviously, all the bags are just beautifully made. It's what puts Dooney and Bourke on the map. It's one of the most prestigious handbag brands out there. But there are certain silhouettes that I think are absolute try-me silhouettes. The Brenna, of
Yes.
course, my pick of the show. There's also a fabulous Lexington shopper that's also going to bring us back to the bookshelf because it's customer top rated and well loved. And this bag. I say any of those three, if you just don't know where to start with one of those.
Exactly. And look how beautifully it lies on the body. It's just an extension of you. It's not protruding out. It's very comfortable and easy to wear. And even when you have it, how I had it with the shorter strap, it just nuzzles under your arm really nicely. So for me, if a bag is easy to wear and comfortable, that's the one I'm going to wear every day.
Well, let's go through colors, keeping in mind that there's this easy pay. It's monthly payments of $37.60. So when Ashley tells you these names, if there's one that you just have got to have, you can't live without it for spring, just remember we can do more practical, more budget friendly in the form of payments.
Okay, so I have amethyst, you have
Happy
calypso.
birthday.
Thanks. At the top we have the white, then we have the black, then we have the elephant, then we have burnt orange and terracotta. Down below we have dandelion and sunset, bubblegum, mauve, and magenta. Here we have the pale blue, sky blue, dusty blue, and graphite.
Wonderful. Let me get my cards out of the way. Sorry. And Ashley mentioned it. Calypso is what's on my body. So if you just want new, then I would choose Calypso, Bubblegum, or Dandelion. If you want classic, then you've got all these great browns and black and white. And if you're a blue girl, then you've got all this middle color of blue. If you're pink, there's pink options. I mean, you really can't go wrong. And I love, too, that when you're out and about, that zipper is right there. There's so many times I get frustrated when I've shopped bags in the past where I gotta take it off of me and I don't know where to put it. I mean, that's the grocery store conveyor belt.
You're sitting on the ground.
This is a restroom.
Right.
Like, where do you put it? I love that if you need something out of this, it just magically is where hand meets zipper.
You don't even necessarily have to zip it if you don't need that security. Leave it unzipped and then just reach and get what you need and be on the go.
My little stuffing in there. So you'll take your tissue out. You could even put, money, your cell phone. Right here, you don't have to worry about putting it in the bigger part where it will be harder to find. Put your cell phone right there.
Exactly, and that's still zipped in. And I love the way the zipper goes all the way across the front and a little bit onto the side, so it does allow you that easy open and easy access when you're reaching in.
All right, it's 826-0501. We met the new colors this season, and let me just remind you, there is that Easy Pay plan, $37.60. All right, headed to Jerome told me, and just like that, I forgot.